comment on the physiology, followed by the effect of vestibular deficit and go through the BRT. The central nervous system integrates the wave information originating from the receptive, visual, vestibular cognitive system, ensuring balance, which are gaze and postural control in both static and dynamic conditions. The vestibular system contributes to gaze and postural stability through two reflexes, vestibular reflex and vestibular spinal reflex. Regarding the instability, the vestibular system controls eye movement through the vestibulo-ocular reflex to maintain clear visual acuity during head movement. In this instance, head rotation at one side stimulates the ipsilateral end open, reducing slow eye movement to the opposite side. The mechanism here is push-pull mechanism that controls a balance between agonist and antagonist extraocular muscle. The frequency range of the head movement range from 0.5 to 5 Hz. The VR at frequencies above 2 Hz, while low frequencies are covered by other eye movement systems. The latency for VRs is very short, around 20 milliseconds, in order to allow for rapid and active stabilization without any blurring vision during head movement. Also, there is a contribution from other eye movement systems for gaze stability. So the gaze control could be controlled through two groups of function. The gaze stabilization function, which is eye movement that holds it steady on the retina, including addition to the VR, the optical stability and fixation, and the other group is gaze shifting, that is an eye movement to that direct direction object of interest, including smooth use of field studies, VR translation, and versions. Regarding the postural stability, the vestibular system controls the postural stability during head movement through the VSR that produce a series of motor commands causing contraction of anti-gravity muscle, which are the extensor of neck, trunk, and extremities to counteract holding. The mechanism here is also known as push-pull mechanism that controls balance between extensor and flexor muscles. The contribution from other systems include the visual and the proprioceptive sensory inputs that are integrated with information from the VSR to maintain stabilization of the head position, visual field, visual stability, and orientation of the body relative to external environment. Much like eye movements, postural adjustment can be either volitional or reflexive. The volitional postural control involves the shifting of weight from center of gravity to achieve objective, such as taking a step or reaching for an object. If these types of movements are unsuccessful, such as if falling appear, this will be modified through the process of motor learning and refinement until individuals understand their limits of stability and can move safely in their environment. Regarding the reflexive postural control, in addition to PCR, there are other motor reflexes with short latency in order to control posture through four strategies. The first is the ankle strategy that involves standing in a wide stance and moving the heel and hips in the same direction to counteract small and slow vertebration near the center of gravity. It results from the contraction of leg muscle and more dependent on proprioception. While the hip strategy involves standing in another stance and moving hip and hips in opposite direction to counteract weight shift from the center of gravity, and it's more dependent on the VSR. Suspensive strategy, another strategy that aims to lowering the COG in order to maintain stability. Steering strategy is used when the limit of stability has been exceeded, and other attempts to maintain center of gravity field. A new center of gravity here must be established in form of taking step. The contribution also from other systems to the cervical-ocular reflex that considered as a contribution of VR at very low head movement, with its maximum gain appear at 0.04 Hz. So this is the physiology. What is the effect if there is a pathology? The instability appear in the form of static imbalance that is there is a difference in level of tonic discharge when the vestibular nuclei when the head is motionless, resulting in nystagmus, subjective visual vertical, subjective visual horizontal, local reaction, and lateral function. In addition to dynamic disturbance, that when there is impaired chromostatic response during head movement, resulting in vertigo, ocular counter rolling, and imbalance. This will lead to gaze instability, postural instability, and reduced quality of life. The static imbalance usually recovers within days, while the dynamic disturbance takes more time, up to 1 to 3 months. So the instability will appear with gaze instability or postural instability. The gaze instability, which is imbalance of the discharge between bilateral vestibular nucleus and the vertigo. During rapid and predictable head movement toward the lateral side, there is a marked deficit in the VOR function, while in postural instability, the patient with vestibular loss adopt abnormal postural strategies. They use ankle strategy, but not the hip strategy, even when hip strategy is required for postural stability, and this is called excessive sway and uniform. Also, there will be correction for this instability by the central nervous system, which is known as vestibular compensation, which is defined as active neural change in the central nervous system, mainly the brainstem and cerebellum, in response to sensory conflict produced by vestibular pathology. The mechanism of compensation involves adaptation, substitution, and habituation. The adaptation means increasing the VOR and DSR gain and postural stability. The substitution means using alternative strategies to replace the lost vestibular function to ameliorate static and dynamic orientation chronic stage, including the other ion systems, in somatosensory cues, mainly in the acute stage, visual dependency during the chronic stage. The third mechanism is habituation, which is based on principle that repeated exposure to movement for that remove symptoms like as vertigo and nausea, cause desensitization of the patient to their stimulus. In most instances, vestibular compensation will likely relieve vestibular symptoms, provided that the lesion is either stable or producing only gradually progressive deterioration. So if the patient is diagnosed with vestibular deficit of one vestibular interval, so vestibular rehabilitation may be recommended depending on the patient's diagnosis. What is the BRT? It is an exercise-based treatment program designed to promote vestibular adaptation, substitution, and habituation in order to enhance instability, postural stability, and ameliorate motion symptoms. When VRT is indicated, VRT is optimal for stable peripheral deficits such as vestibular neuritis and bilateral vestibular diseases such as vancomycin toxicity. It also indicated when symptoms are provoked by specific activities or stimuli in the presence of intact cerebellar visual proprioceptive and cognitive symptoms, and this involves the benign progressive vision, vertigo, DP, and motion sickness. VRT may also be indicated in other patients categories with less favorable prognostic outcomes, including central or mixed lesion, post-traumatic multifactorial disequilibrium in elderly, diagnosed vertigo, or undiagnosed vertigo. There are some situations when the VRT is not likely to give a benefit. This including the fluctuating vestibular problems, including linear and perilymphatic fistula, and no vestibular problems such as low blood pressure, medication reaction, basal ganglia syndrome, cerebellar degeneration, transient ischemic attack, migraine-associated vertigo. It's important to assess the condition before to start with VRT, and the goal of assessment will be to localize site and site of lesion, to assess the patient's functional ability to use sensory input in an integrated pattern, to evaluate the state of compensation, which is critical factor determining candidacy for VRT, to explore if there is any other system improvement. The assessment involves rule of test and lab investigation, in addition to assessment of other system functionality. Another group is an intervention measure which assists prior to and after management for monitoring purpose, including subjective assessment using different questionnaires and objective tests for monitoring. Several factors must be considered during the assessment of proper designing and monitoring VRT program for an individual patient. These include determining the location and extent of damage, using history, take office test, and synchronized lab investigation in order to conclude the location and symmetry or asymmetry of dysfunction, and therefore accurate interpretation of relative vestibular preponderance, eliminate central signs, and quantify the degree of risk. In order also to determine the system interact with how the system interact with the proprioceptive and visual inputs, for example, using computerized dynamic visualography that objectively extract the monitoring of the different functions of the proprioception, vision, and vestibular system, and give the degree of visual vividness. Also, it determines how far the VR and the shrink control are impacted using different objective measures in order to evaluate change in the VR, visual control due to VRT, determine position and movement that evoke symptoms like motion sensitivity test and the visual maneuver that represents the basis for habituation exercise to improve learning. Also determine the status of other systems that contribute to balance other than the vestibular system, and this requires multidisciplinary assessment and require advice from our colleagues in neurology and psychiatry to identify comorbidities that may impact the VRT and require multidisciplinary management. So, when to conduct the VRT facilitates vestibular recovery not only in full decompensated or decompensated subjects, but also in compensated vestibular region. Why this? Even after vestibular compensation is achieved, even after compensation is achieved and symptoms are largely resolved, there may be occasional period of symptomatic relapse due to decompensation. This may be triggered by a period of inactivity, extreme fatigue, change in medication, or intercurrent illness. There are two opinions when to start. OTOALEX 2016 reported that the area the VRT is more effective, and also it can be used during the chronic stage, while GANS 2015 reported that it's better to start in the post-acute stage. The approaches for VRT involve general exercise of calcium exercise that had been used previous to decrease symptoms of motion block dizziness. The current exercise involves physical therapy for posture hyperfunction and canalized conditioning therapy. This talk will focus on physical therapy for vestibular hyperfunction, also known VRT, balance limitation therapy, and balance training therapy. The programs could be individualized according to the condition of the subject or generic in order to be integrated into the normal daily activity. The programs also involve two parts: clinic-based exercise under supervision by the examiner and home-based exercise. The goal of VRT involves main four goals, which are enhancing gait stability, enhancing posture stability, reducing symptom of dizziness, improving daily living activities. Upon these goals, the exercise will be classified. As mentioned, the first goal is to stabilize the gaze, and here the exercise will be gaze stabilization exercise. And there are more that depend on the vestibular adaptation. The principle here is on increasing the VOR gain by inducing long-term change in the neural response of the vestibular system to a specific error signal caused by retinal slip. The second group is substitution by other eye movement system that promote alternative strategies such as compensatory subclassification, which substitute for missing vestibular function, so protect patient from perceiving this near retinal image during head movement. And the third is the central programming exercise, which are eye here, the eye movement to occur before onset of head rotation when the movement is anticipated. These eye movements are not vestibular in origin, but result from the central reprogramming. The first group is the vestibular adaptation exercise, including the VOR -1 adaptation exercise. Here the patient moves their head horizontal or vertical, even oblique, while the focusing on a small session target. The second, which is more difficult, VOR -2 adaptation exercise. The patient moves their head horizontal or vertical while focusing on a target that moves in opposite direction. And these exercises are in order to increase effectiveness of VRT here, with difficulty may be increased gradually. Additional exercise include the VOR suppression as talking said, optokinetic training, also using optokinetic stimuli. Second group is exercise for enhancing eye movement for substitution purpose, including subcane and smooth pursuit exercise. Subcane exercise is still while moving eye horizontally or vertically, and rapidly look at one target and quickly look at the other target placed closely. Integrative subcane and VOR test. Here the head and the eye are aligned with the target, then the eye moves toward another target, then the head turns to the target.
دكتور عمر بس نص دقيقة تقريبا.
Exercise for enhancing eye movement will be pursued. I think it's mentioned during the examination, and imagery pursued the same as previous. Central programming that depend mainly on the imagery stimuli. The visual stabilization depends on adaptation, substitution, and recovery. The adaptation exercise patient should practice maintaining vertical position while gradually reducing or alternating visual somatosensory cues. Substitution exercise is substitution for visual dependency, placing with reduced or distorted visual input, but with good somatosensory inputs, and patient may watch a video showing visually conflicting stimuli. Exercise to overcome somatosensory dependency. Patient should practice performing tasks while sitting or standing on surface with disturbed somatosensory cues. Recovering of normal motion strategy. Some exercises to recover the ankle strategies, such as swaying back and forth. Recovering hip strategy, such as swaying back and forth in different strategy. Recovering the stepping strategy, such as moving in stepping way or march in place. The third group exercise to improve vertigo, in rapid exposure will reduce the manifestation. Exercise improve daily activities. Integrated exercise into normal